Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about equations. In that we will have linear will be what we will be covering is linear and quadratic equations. To start with, we'll start with linear equations. Let me start with the question number 1. The sum of two numbers is 52 and their difference is 2. Find the numbers. So a simple question means they say some two numbers are there, and if I add those two numbers, it is 52, and the difference of those two numbers is 2. So we have to start with an assumption. Let x and y be the two numbers. And let x greater than y. Why I am keeping this assumption is that they gave us difference also as positive. So some number has to be larger than the other number. So you get a positive number. Means I may do the subtraction of x minus y equated to 2. Then I will say given x plus y, because sum of the two numbers is given as 52. Let me call that equation 1. And their difference means x minus 2 is equal to 2. I am keeping x first because x is larger than y is our assumption. Equated to second equation. Now, in order to solve this, we can simply do addition of these two because there is a plus y and minus y is there. If I add these two, it will get cancelled. So we'll have 2x equal to 54, which means our x will be 54 by 2, which will be 27. Now that we have the value of x, we can easily find out the value of y. So we can use the second equation. Which will be 27 minus y equal to 2, which means our y will be 27 minus 2, that is 25. Therefore, the numbers x comma y will be 27 comma 25. The diagonal of a rectangle is 5 centimeter and one of the side is 4 centimeter. Find its area. The question talks about diagonal. So of a rectangle, right? So I just drawn it rectangle and then I'm going to make a diagonal for it. The diagonal is given as 5 centimeter. So this is 5 centimeter and one of the side is 4 centimeter. Let me consider either this side or this side as 4 centimeter. Let me consider this as 4 centimeter. That means this is also 4 centimeter because this and this are the same. This and this are the same in a rectangle. Similarly, all this will be right angled, means it will be 90 degrees, each of this. When all these are right angled, that means here this particular portion means I'm writing it as A, B, C. This ABC is a right angled triangle. ABC is a right angled triangle. So if I have to find the area of the rectangle, the formula is length into breadth, right? I have the breadth, but I don't have the length. Suppose if I call this AB as the length, then I need to first find out what is AB. We can use Pythagoras theorem. Using Pythagoras theorem for a right angled triangle, we have the hypotenuse. Here the hypotenuse for this ABC is AC. We have hypotenuse square is equal to adjacent square plus opposite square, means AB square plus BC square, which means we can say phi square is equal to L square plus 4 the square. So that can be rewritten as phi square equal to L square plus 16, or L square is 25 minus 16, which is 9. When you take a square root for finding out L, you generally have plus or minus. But here, minus won't be there. Reason is any measure or any distance cannot be negative. So we have to consider only the positive value, which will be L equal to square root of 9, which will be 3 only. It will not be minus 3. It will only be 3. Because you won't consider any length or something like that for as a negative value. Now that we got L, we already have breadth. Now area is equal to L into B, which is 3 multiplied by breadth is 4 centimeter given in the question. So it becomes 12 centimeter square. That will be the area. Third question. Divide 56 into 2 parts such that 3 times the first part, 3 times the first part exceeds 1/3 of 1/3 of the second part by 48. Find the parts. So, what is the question? Question is 56 is divided into two parts. Suppose if the one part of 56 is x, then naturally the other part should be 56 minus x. If I consider one part as x, then naturally the other part should be 56 minus x. What it says now, divide 56 into two parts, already we did, such that 3 times the first part, let me consider this as first part, consider this as second part. What is given? Given 3 times the first part. Okay, exceeds means this is larger. So exceeds 1/3 of the second part. 1/3 of the second part, which is 56 minus 1/3 times 56 minus x. 1/3 of the second part by 48 means this is larger than this. This exceeds this by 48 means this, if I subtract it with this, I will get 48. Now what? You need to solve this equation. You created an equation based on whatever is expressed in the question by considering a unknown as x. And now you formed the equation. You need to now solve the equation so that you will first find out what is x. Once you find out x, you can find out the other part as 56 minus x. Now, the next step is I will consider the LCM for this, which is 3, because here there is a 3. So that 3 will get multiplied with this 3x. So it will become 9x minus of 56 minus x equal to 48. We can now cross multiply this. So to have 9x, then I will take the negative side inside. It will become minus 56. Minus of minus x, it becomes plus x is equal to 3 times 48 will be 3 8s are 24, 144. Which means these two I can add. So that means 10x is equal to 144 plus 56, which will be 10x equal to 200, or x is equal to 200 by 10, which will give us 20. When I have now the first part as 20, the second part should be, therefore, I can say first part is 20, second part is 56 minus x, which is 56 minus 20, so it becomes 36. Now, the fourth question. Fourth part of a number exceeds the sixth part by 4. Find the number. fourth part of a number. We need to find out the number. So let us say, let the number be x. Now what is given? Given fourth part of the number means 1/4 of x. So I can also say 1/4 of an x of this number x exceeds. So I will put a subtraction sign because of the word exceeds the sixth part, 1/6 of the same number by how much? By 4. So equal to 4. Now you have to simply find out what is x. So I can write it as 1/4 minus 1/6 times x equal to 4. Now let's take the LCM for 4 and 6. LCM for 4 and 6 is 12. So 4 3s are, so I will put 3 here. 6 2s are, so I will put 2 here, times x equal to 4, which means cross multiplying, 3 minus 2 is 1. So x equal to 48. That is what you require. You need to find the number. The number is 48. The next question, 10 years ago, the age of a father was 4 times of his son. 10 years hence, the age of the father will be twice that of his son. Find the present ages of father and son. So since we are supposed to find the percentages of father and son, let us assume that as x and y. Let the present ages of father and son be x and y respectively. So what is given? They gave something about 10 years ago, 10 years hence. So let me just form a small table having, let's say, 4 columns and 3 rows. Like this. Here I will write father. This is son. Here I will put it as present age. Here I will put it as 10 years ago. Here I will put it as 10 years hence. Percentage, we had assumed it as x and y. So 10 years ago means before 10 years, their age will be, the respective age will be x minus 10. Let me make it a small x. Here also it will be y minus 10 because 10 years before his age will be 10 years less. 10 years hence means after 10 years. So I can put it as 10 plus x or 10, or you can also say x plus 10, 10 plus y. Now, why this table? It will be much more convenient to understand the question better, nothing else. Now, let us go back to the question. What it says, 10 years ago, the age of the father was 4 times of his son. Means, given 10 years ago, the age of a father, age of the father, that is 10 years ago, age of father was x minus 10. That was 4 times of his son. So whatever age that time son was having, this age is 4 times than that. Means it is equal to 4 times y minus 10. That is what is given in the first sentence. Then 10 years hence, the age of the father will be twice that of his son. 10 years hence, father's age was 10 plus x. That was twice that of son's age. Now we got two equations with two unknowns. These equations needs to be solved. So x, I can rewrite it as x minus 10. Sorry, first equation I can rewrite it as x minus 10 equal to 4y minus 40. What I did, I just multiplied 4 into y, 4 into minus 10. And then bring all x and y to one side. So I will do like x minus 4y is equal to, take this negative 10 to the other side, it will become positive 10 minus 40, which means I can rewrite this as x minus 4y is equal to negative 30. This is our new equation. I will call it as third equation. Okay. Then second equation, same way, 10 plus x. Now I am taking this 2 inside the brackets. It will become 20 plus 2y. Again, I will bring all x and y to one side. X minus 2y is equal to 20 minus 10, or I can write x minus 2y equal to 10. Let me call this as equation 4. Now we can subtract third and fourth equation. Why you are subtracting? When you do that, this x and x will get eliminated. So 3, third equation minus fourth equation. X and x gets eliminated. Minus 4y minus of minus 2y, because you are subtracting, is equal to minus 30 minus 10. What will happen? This will become minus 4y. Minus of minus, it becomes plus, is equal to minus 40. So what is that? This will become now negative 2y is equal to negative 40. Or I can divide negative 2 on both sides to get y as 20. Once you have y, you can substitute it in any of the equation. Let me choose this equation, fourth equation, to find out what is x. X minus 2 times 20 is 10. Or x, this is negative 40. If I take it to the other side, it becomes positive 40. This is our x and this is our y. So the father's age and son's age are 50 and 20 respectively. son's age is 20 years. Sixth question. Product of two numbers is 3200 full stop. Quotient when the larger number is divided by smaller number is 2. Find the numbers. So one thing is clear, there are two numbers. So let us assume the numbers as x and y. Let the numbers be x and y. Then when two numbers are there, there is a possibility that one will be larger than the other, right? Here it is said very clearly when the larger number and all those things. That means I will say, and let x being larger than y. Now, what is given in the question? Given product of these two numbers, means given x multiplied by y is 3200. Call this as equation 1. Then the quotient when the larger number is divided by the smaller number is 2. Means one more thing what is given is larger number, we assumed it as x. If x is getting divided by y, the quotient means the result is 2. X by y is 2. Which means I can rewrite it as x is equal to 2y. Consider this as second equation. Now I can substitute this 2 into this 1. So I can rewrite 1 as x. We know x is known to be 2y, or I can say substituting 2 in 1. Two in 1. We get what? X equal to 2y. I'm going to substitute it in 1. That means our first equation will become now, instead of x, I'm going to write it as 2y into y is 3200, or y square is equal to 3200 divided by 2, or it is nothing but 1600, which means y will be plus or minus square root of 1600, which can be plus or minus 40, because they didn't specify whether the numbers are integers, whether the numbers are positive numbers or not, that is not specified. So I need to consider both y as plus or minus 40 now. Now when it comes to x, what is x? X is 2 times y, which means 2 times plus or minus 40, which becomes plus or minus 80. Now we know x should be larger than 1. So that means x comma y, if I consider x as 80, y is, if I consider x as positive 80, means I am considering positive 80, means I am considering actually y as positive 40 only. Now, whether negative is possible? So negative numbers cannot be considered because of this reason. If I consider x as negative 80 and y as negative 40, then definitely negative 80 is lesser than negative 40, not larger than. Whereas the condition should be x should be larger than y. That is not satisfying. That is why here you are considering only positive numbers. Next question, which is seventh question. The denominator of a fraction, the denominator of a fraction exceeds the numerator by 2. Full stop. If phi be added, if phi be added to the numerator, the fraction increases by unity. Find the fraction. So let us consider the fraction as, let the fraction be x by y. That is a fraction, right? Now, something is given. What is given? The denominator of the fraction exceeds the numerator by 2. Given denominator exceeds the numerator by 2. Exceeds the numerator by how much? By 2. That is what is given. The denominator is nothing but y. That is exceeding the numerator. Numerator is nothing but x. By how much? It says by 2. So that means I can consider y as x plus 2. I'm taking this negative x to the other side. It becomes positive x. Therefore, the fraction will be, the fraction is x divided by x plus 2. Okay. Now, further what it says, if phi be added to the numerator, so I can say given this fraction, what they say, if phi is added to the numerator, the fraction increases by unity. Means this results in the fraction. What is the fraction? X by x plus 2. That is increased by unity. Means this fraction, it is increased to unity. Increased by unity means I'm adding a 1 to it. Unity means 1. Right? So how do I solve it? Keep this as it is. The left side. Here you will be taking LCM, which is x plus 2. So here it is x. Now here 1 you will be multiplying it by x plus 2. You get x plus 2. That means this will become 2x plus 2 by x plus 2. Now this and this both are having common denominator x plus 2. So that x plus 2 can be cancelled. I can simply write now x plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 2. Why? Because this common denominator x plus 2 and x plus 2, I can cancel both sides. So you will be simply having the numerators, which is x plus 5 equal to 2x plus 2. Now take the numbers to the other side, means 5, I will take this 2 to the other side, it becomes negative 2. Here there is a 2x. Bring that left hand side x to right hand side, it will become negative x. That means 3 equal to x. Means you got the numerator, which is x. Therefore, the fraction is, we know the fraction is x by x plus 2. Substitute 3 by 3 plus 2, which is 3 by 5. Question number 8. A number consists of two digits. Full stop. The digit in the 10th place. The digit in the 10th place is 3 times the digit in the unit place. Right? If 54 is subtracted from the number, the digits are reversed. The digits are reversed. Find the number. To understand two-digit number, let us take some examples of some two-digit numbers, right? Let me say 19. One more number, I'll say 27. Then let me say 59, something like that, right? How do I write this 19? If I want to split it as 10th digit and unit digit, I will write it as 10 plus I can write it, sorry, let me write like this. Just a minute. Okay, so I can write this 19 as 10 plus 9. 10 plus 9. This I can write it as 20 plus 7. This I can write it as 50 plus 9. Further, if I have to make some sort of similarity between these three numbers, I will say this is nothing but 10 times 1 plus 9. Here it is 10 times 2 plus 7. Here it is 10 times 5 plus 9. Right? So you may notice any two-digit number will have this 10 as constant, but this, whatever I wrote it within brackets, that is a variable. And even this is a variable. So this is a variable, what is there in the brackets. Whatever is getting added, that is also a variable, whereas 10 is a constant. So I can say, hence, a two-digit number can be written in general as 10 times x plus y, considering this y and x as variables. Right? So I will assume the number. They say, the question says a number consists of two digits. So I will assume the number as 10x plus y. Let the number be 10x plus y. Now, what is the question says? The digit in the 10th place is 3 times the digit in the unit place. What is unit place here? 9 is in unit place, 1 is in 10th place. Here, 7 is in units place, 2 is in 10th place, 9 in the unit place, 5 in the 10th place. So they say here the digit in the 10th place is 3 times the digit in the unit place. Means I can say given the digit in the question says what? The digit in the 10th place. Digit in the 10th place is x. Is 3 times the digit in the unit place. So given x is equal to 3y. Why x equal to? Because x is the one which is in the 10th place because it is getting multiplied with 10. And this is of course unit place. The question says that the digit in the 10th place is 3 times the digit in the unit place. One thing. So I can consider this as one equation. Okay. Then further, if 54 is subtracted from the number, means given this number, you are subtracting 54. What it says? If you subtract, the digits are reversed. What do you mean by reversed? Reversed digits. Reversed digits. For this example, whatever we consider. If I reverse 19, it will become 91. If I reverse 27, it becomes 72. If I reverse 59, it becomes 94. How do I write this? I will write it as 10 times 9 plus 1. This is 10 times 7 plus 2. This is 10 times 9 plus 5. Just compare this and this, this and this, this and this and this. You may notice what happened is this x has gone to y place, y has come to x place. Means instead of 10x plus y, it became now 10y plus x. So this, they say, once you subtract 54, the digits are reversed, they say. So that means our result should be 10y plus x. That is what it is. So I can call this as equation 2. Now let us rewrite the equations. First equation, I will rewrite it as x minus 3y equal to 0. Second equation, how do I rewrite? Bring all the x and y to one side. So 10x, I'll bring that right hand side x to left hand side. Then bring that 10y to the left hand side. Take this 54 to the right hand side. So means what? This becomes 9x minus 9y equal to 54. Divide both sides by 9, you get x minus y. 9 6 are 54, so I'll write 6. This is our revised second equation, right? So one equation is this, another equation is this. Now let us subtract. Let me call this as 3 and 4 for our convenience. Now if I subtract third and fourth equation, what do we get? X gets cancelled. Then minus 3y minus of minus y is equal to 0 minus 6. What is that? Minus 3y minus or minus, it becomes plus equal to minus 6. Means I can say minus 2y equal to minus 6, or y equal to minus 6 by minus 2, which is nothing but 3. Now I can find out what is x now. Substitute that in fourth equation. X minus 3 equal to 6. Then what is x? X should be 3 plus 6, which is 9. So what is our number? Therefore, our desired number is 10x plus y, which is 10 times 9 plus 3, which becomes 93. Now, once you got the number, it is better to verify, is it matching all whatever is given or not? 93. What it says, question, the digit in the 10th place, that is 10th place, it is 9, is 3 times the digit in the unit place. Of course, if I multiply 3 into 3, I get 9 only. So the first condition is matching. Then 93 minus 54, how much do we get? 93 minus 54, you get 39. Of course, it becomes reverse of 93, right? So we can confirm ourselves, yes, whatever we found is correct also. Let us move on to the next. One student is asked to divide half of a number, half of a number by 6, and other half, or I should say here, one half of a number, one half of a number by 6, and other half by 4, and then to add, then the two quantities, the two quantities, full stop. Instead of doing so, the student divides the given number by 5, full stop. If the answer, what the student got, if the answer, what the student got is 4 short of the correct answer, then find the number. Primarily, you need to understand the question thoroughly, right? So it says one student is asked to divide half of a number. First of all, we have to assume the number as x. Let the number be x. Now, what is that the student was asked, right? Let me say, first let me do the correct way if the student would have done it. What is the correct way to do? Whatever is said in the question, he has to follow whatever is being instructed. That is the correct way. What is told? Divide half of the number. Half of the number means x by 2. That the student was asked to divide it by 6. Half of the number is x by 2. That number has to be divided by 6. Then the other half will be also x by 2. That he is supposed to divide it by 4. This is the correct way he should have done it. And then he was asked to add these two quantities. Add the two quantities. Whatever result he will get, this will be the correct result. Whatever result, that is the correct result. But what that student did, he did in a wrong way. What is the way he adopted? He, instead of doing all these things, what he did is he simply divided the number by 5. Now, when he did that, he simply divided by 5. When he did that, what the question says, the student, whatever has got the answer, if the answer, what the student got is 4 short of the correct answer, means given whatever answer the student got, which is x by 5, this is 4 short, means if I add 4 to 8, I will get the correct result. What is the correct result? This is the correct result. X by 2 divided by 6, which I can write it as x by 12. x by 2 divided by 4, which I can write it as x by 8. Now, this is what it is, right? Now, with this, you have to find out what is x. So let us take again LCM of these two. It is 24. So here it is 2 times, so 2x. Here it is 3 times, so it is 3x. So I can rewrite this as 5x by 24. Now, I can retain this 4 here, take this x by 5 to the other side. So it will become negative. X is common, take it outside. So I can write 5 by 24 minus 1 by 5. Now I can rewrite it as 4 equal to x times, what is the LCM of 24 and 5? It is, I will consider it as 120. So here it is 24 into 5 times you get 120. So 5 5s are 25. Here 24 times 5 you get 120. So I will simply write 24 here, which means it is x by 120 simply. Or x is what? Now x is 480. So the desired number is 480. That should be the solution for this. So in our subsequent videos, we'll do some more problems on equations, specifically in linear equations, and then we'll move on to quadratic equations also. In case if you find the contents of this video to be useful to you, I request you to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.